this is FantasyEsque and welcome back to The Sims 4 Vampire Amazon with the Salazar Coven. We are picking up with Lady Marigold as she arrives in Glimmerbrook to keep an eye on one of our young alchemists under the Queen's instructions. So, Marigold already was going through some emotional turmoil, as you saw in the last diary episode, because her relationship with one of her daughters, Sapphire, is kind of going down in the dumps. Luckily, this coincided with Queen Wisteria's own plan to send the royal alchemist to the Glimmerbrook embassy so that she could keep an eye on the youngsters. Because, as we know, Marigold is getting older, and plus, probably the Queen's interested in seeing the candidates that she has for the role of alchemist once Marigold gets too old and passes away. Because chances are the vampires are going to live a lot longer than our alchemists are, right? Because they're immortals. But okay guys, without further ado, let's jump into the episode and see what exactly we have going on. Marigold, as usual, looks flippin' beautiful. But okay, it is 7:37 p.m. Now we are going to be spending this entire episode at the embassy. However long we kind of stay with this episode, that's how long Marigold is going to reside with these folks. Probably just overnight, maybe a day, before we head back to the castle. But okay, now Marigold, she's still cursed, and I wonder if she have we not given her the potion of curse cleansing? You know what, she can brew some up, because we do have a cauldron. So she's gonna get that going, and while she does that, look, we have Sakura, who she has a good relationship with. It's the other twin that kind of doesn't like her mother as much. That's Sapphire. She has kind of a lot of attitude. And then we have, where's Zora? Zora's down here grilling some stuff. But look at her, isn't she beautiful? She is the daughter of late Rose Alcandrico, of course, who was blinded and then killed by Queen Athena. So we have that going on. And Zora's going to be the next in line to become a royal alchemist. So really the Queen's interested in seeing how Zora is, kind of her abilities, whether or not her education is going well. So that's kind of what Marigold is here to check on. Now, I don't remember what schools of magic I said that these girls would pursue, but I've just gone ahead and picked some for them based on their personalities. Now, with Lady Marigold, you guys already know our alchemists have to learn the alchemy skill first before they go ahead and try and pick a school of magic to practice in, right? So Lady Marigold's quite awesome. She has already mastered alchemy, and she's mastered practical magic, so now she's pursuing mischief magic. Her daughters and Zora, they want to do things a little bit differently. So they are going to pick a specific school of magic before they start alchemy, and they'll probably learn at the same time in unison. So it's kind of their own thing that they want to do, and it's not hurting Queen Wisteria, so Marigold's not going to be too fussy about it, and I don't think Wisteria's too worried. Because, again, she wants capable people working for her, right? So, Wisteria does know what's going on. These girls think they're being secretive, but they don't realize Valerie, our ambassador for Glimmerbrook, she's been keeping an eye on them, and she reports every little thing to the Queen, even if these girls think that they're keeping a little bit of a secret. But, okay, Zora, she is going to be learning practical magic, and the reason why I decided that was because she's active, but she's also clumsy, and I just feel as though practical magic makes sense for her. If she's clumsy, she's kind of running into things, spilling things over, or she can't do things properly just the normal way, so she likes to take the help of magic to make sure she does it well. So I thought clumsy for her. For Sapphire, the one who has a terrible relationship with her mother, well, it's not terrible, but she isn't as fond of her mother, she's going to do mischief magic. And that's because she has... Oh, hold on. She's an art lover and she's lazy, but largely I was playing on that lazy trait. And I just thought, since she seems a little spiteful, she probably is someone who'd want to play tricks on other people. And also, she's kind of lazy. So if someone gets on her bad side, she doesn't want to put that much effort into them, but she still wants to give them a piece of her mind. So she's the mischievous type. And then her sister Sakura is going to get the untamed magic. And that, for me, makes sense because she's materialistic, so I feel as though she's very magically ambitious, but also she has more of a level head on her than both, and capability, than Zora and her sister Sapphire. So if we want someone to learn the Untamed, it's probably the witch that has some control over themselves and their emotions, right? So that's how we're going to do things. Now, I want to get these girls started, so I'm going to get them to practice. So, Zora, you're cooking. Darn it. Okay, hurry up. Wrap this up, and then I'm going to get them to quickly just practice a little bit of their specific schools of magic, while Lady Marigold goes ahead and gets some of that curse cleansing potion stuff going in the cauldron. Do we have a cauldron? Do I need to put in a cauldron? I think I need to put in a cauldron. I don't think I did that. Okay, well that's something we need to put down somewhere. So I'll get a cauldron moved in. Look at how pretty this place looks. It is actually a fabulous, fabulous little place. Okay, well I need... Where do I have space for a cauldron? My goodness. I need to find space. I need to make space somewhere. This is kind of rough. This is kind of rough. I guess out here. Actually, this is a perfect spot. So, let me go plop down a cauldron. Would that be under activities? Yep, there we go. So we'll get like a really nice cauldron because why not? Or should we get we'll get a normal one. We'll get this black cauldron. Can you not fit? Don't lie to me. What does that mean? Hold on a second. Oh, because we've got all this extra stuff going on. Well, I'm going to get rid of a chair somewhere. Hold on a second. Let's sell that. Does this... There we go. Now we have space. So we want this to kind of be put here. Is that better? I guess. Let's move this a little bit out of the way. Excellent, excellent. So they have this little outdoor space to kind of make potions and whatnot, and they'll work on things there. So Marigold, let's send her up. Now she can transport light, which is awesome. Can we make curse... Darn it. Oh, we don't even have all the stuff that we need. We have a bunch of curse cleansing potions back home, though. Ooh, we could do forced friendship and fix a relationship with a daughter. I think I'll wait on that. She doesn't have a reason, really, to be using it. Potion of the Nimble Mind could be useful, I guess. But alchemy isn't a skill, per se. Okay, well, we're leaving that, I guess. And we'll get everyone to just practice some magic. Actually, you're hungry. So, why don't you come down and eat some of this? Grab a serving of these hot dogs. Zora, as soon as you're done, I want you to practice some practical magic. I'm worried she's going to leave this and then burn everything down. So I'll leave that be. Come on. Come on. Zora respects Lady Marigold, but they haven't become friends or anything yet. But she's closer to Marigold than Sapphire is. Okay, are you going to eat? Are you hungry too? Hold on, hold on. You're going to eat hot dogs after you made some grilled fruit? That makes no sense. But fine, grab a serving, and then when you're done, you need to practice some magic. So she's going to practice practical magic. Sapphire, who's in a good mood, is going to practice mischief magic. So let's practice mischief, and then your sister, Sakura, who's also in a great mood, is going to practice the Untamed. So there we go. I want these girls to get started on these things so that they have a little bit more ability when they come. Obviously, we want them to practice alchemy and whatnot and get ahead on that a little bit. But also, what Marigold wants to do here is actually train them. So she wants to train them, and the way she's going to do that is by dueling them for things. So that's how their training is going to take place. She's here to give kind of like a private lesson to each of these girls by dueling with them. Because she knows a lot, right? She's got a lot of experience, and plus, she's the only mother figure, really, that they have. I mean, they live with Valerie, the ambassador, but Valerie's here to keep an eye on them. She looks intimidating, right? She's here to keep an eye on them, not necessarily to build a relationship with them, which you can kind of see over here. Okay, she's got some PowerPoints, though, which I'll go ahead and just assign. Detect personality. We'll give her this. This always kind of helps out. So we'll do that. And also, I think these girls have extra talent points because they have, like, strong bloodlines. So if we go down to the Smology panel, I think all of them have strong bloodlines. So they gain spellcast experience fast and reduce the chance of overloading by 20%. Do they all have... Oh, ancient... Oh, okay. So Zora has a strong bloodline, but Sapphire and Sakura have ancient bloodlines because their father was Dwight. Okay, so their father is actually the uncle of Zora? Is that it? Yeah, they're cousins. What am I going on about? Okay. Obviously, there's a lot of crisscrossing going on with these bloodlines, so I do forget things from time to time, but I am fairly confident that Zora is cousins with Sapphire and Sakura. If we go to Rose, she's the sister, so Zora's mother is the sister of Dwight. Yep. And then Dwight is the father of Sapphire and Sakura. They're cousins. Silly me. What? I'm such a goose. I'm such a goose. Look, friend, cousin. So she has a good relationship with her cousins. Oh, that's awesome. I didn't even pay attention to that. Okay, so Sapphire knows how to deliriate now. The others need to get a bit of a move on. How's Zora going? Zora, are you practicing? Okay, Zora's down here practicing. I hope you learned something. No? Anyways, like I was saying, Sapphire and Sakura, so they get 50%. Oh, that's so cool. The chance of overloading goes down by 50% or is reduced. That is so cool. Okay, Zora, you need to keep going. You guys need to keep practicing until, well, you and Sakura do, until you learn a spell like Sapphire. Sapphire, you are so talented. Okay, since Sapphire's done, I'm going to get Marigold to actually come up and duel with Sapphire. So let's go ahead, and not deadly spells. Let's go and do a magic... Oh, we could just offer her training, I guess. We could... We'll do a friendly duel, though. We'll do a friendly duel. I mean, obviously we could offer training, but we want to go duel her right now. This is kind of like a drop-in test to see how things are going and where exactly their skills are at. So, Sapphire finished the quickest. We're going to duel with her first. Okay, here we go. And plus, this is a good chance for Sapphire to prove herself to get some attention from her mother, because that's the whole reason they don't have a good relationship. Sapphire, growing up, always felt that Marigold neglected them for the coven, which she did not like. And okay, so they're using their hands. Do you not have your wand? I swear I keep buying Marigold like a broom and a wand, and she always misplaces them. Or do I misplace them? Ah, that is so weird. It's so odd. Oh, okay. We've got stuff going on. Oh my goodness, they look fierce. Oh, there we go. And you got served. So that was just a friendly duel to help out with skills and whatnot. And I'm sure Sapphire would have learned quite a bit from that. Now we want to help assign her talent points as well. At this point, I mean, it's important for them to actually gain the alchemy stuff. So experimenting and practicing, they're going to need that. And they're going to need this. So regardless of the magic that they're currently learning, their emphasis still has to be on alchemy, because they're going to be the royal alchemist when they come into the castle, right? That's the role. If they do inherit it, that's what they're going to get. So even though Sapphire and Sakura are the daughters of the current alchemist, since Zora is the oldest, she's actually next in line. But should anything happen to her, then it's going to fall to Sapphire and Sakura. But everyone has to be prepared. Sakura, I'm just going to assign everyone the same kind of traits, because that's what they need. Same for you, Zora. So in terms of blood, the Coven Roses are actually a bit more talented. Sakura, have you finished practicing? Did you learn anything? No. Come on. How are you not as talented as your sister? You have a level head. You and Zora still practice. Look at Zora. See, Zora is not as talented either, but at least she keeps practicing. She knows what needs to be done. She's quite determined, I should say. She's quite determined. Okay, I'll let her keep going. Sapphire, are you going to talk well to your mother? Oh, look. Okay, she's chatting with Valerie. Maybe she's going to have a bit more respect for her mother after, like, this visit and the incident and stuff. I'm sure if Marigold invites them over to the castle more, which she should, because they have a cauldron there and she can teach them potion, like, making skills and stuff, then maybe their relationship will get improved. Yeah. That makes me happy. Okay, Marigold, why don't you continue actually practicing some of your magic? Are we on Mischief? I think we are. Practice your Mischief magic. And plus, you're practicing Mischief right now. Maybe you'll be able to connect with Sapphire. With Sapphire. This does not look like you're practicing magic. Look at her. She's... My goodness. I don't know if you're the one who should be lazy or your sister should be lazy. Sapphire has the trade, but Sakura's kind of questionable. Okay, cool. She learned Inferniate. So, obviously, by the looks of it, it looks like the Coven Rose twins are actually a bit more talented than Zora. Zora has to work a lot harder than them to even get the same output. But okay, let's do a friendly duel. So we'll do a friendly duel. And that'll be our little lesson to the other daughter. So let's go ahead and get that worked out. Now obviously I'm expecting Marigold to win all of these duels, but it's a good way for the youngsters to practice their skills against someone other than the people they live with. Someone who's like more talented and experienced. So here we go. Marigold, we need to find you your wand and your broom. I swear I have given her heirloom items before and we have named them, but we keep losing them. Sakura, you're doing really well. You've brought your mother to her knee like twice. Damn. I mean, things are getting a little bit dangerous because Marigold up, but you still got defeated. You still got defeated. That's fine. Oh, okay. What's this? Oh, win 3 duels. Okay, well, she has to kind of do that for aspiration anyways. Oh, I didn't even realize. And what are you doing? You chatting with Sapphire? Why don't you call your familiar? Because I have a feeling you're going to go and... She could discharge and then call your familiar, actually. We have 2 to choose from. I don't think... Not Luminara. We want Hazard right now. Hazard's our familiar that we got from our practical stuff. Although, he seems more mischievous, honestly. Come on, can we call Hazard? We need to get Hazard. Hazard has to stick with us in case we do something dangerous and we're about to die. Hazard's gonna help us. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Marigold is making a bit of effort with Sapphire, though. You can kind of see that. You can kind of see that. Obviously, she cares about both her daughters. Hazard! There we go. You cutie, be so cute. Okay, Hazard's with us. Oh, Zora, don't sleep. Zora, have you learned anything? Zora, this is not good. This is not good. You are the next alchemist in line. You need to get a move on with your skills. Otherwise, we're going to be in a bit of trouble. Oh my goodness. She looks very much like Rose, doesn't she? She looks very, like, similar to Rose, what Rose did. She's a young adult now. And actually, how far along is she? Huh. Yeah, she is a young adult. And Marigold is 3 days away from aging up. Huh. I have a feeling Zora's going to be an adult by the time she takes on the position of alchemist. Yeah. Marigold looks like she's got a bright future ahead of her. And what's this? Did we learn anything? Nope. Oh, come on. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. And I am going to be dropping in from time to time, maybe off camera, to hone their skills as well so that they can learn alchemy. Because if we're going to have Sims that kind of jump in, or if we have Sims that become alchemist as an adult or young adult, then we probably don't want them to start off with 0 skills in terms of alchemy. Otherwise, they're never going to reach the heights that Marigold did. I guess maybe it's luck of the draw if you get to join when you're younger. But I will try and drop in from time to time to at least give them some skills and help them practice alchemy, so that they're not kind of just left to their own devices. But, okay, sweet. So she learned Repario, which means we can get Marigold to come and duel her as well. And this is good practice for Marigold as well to build up her own skills. Let's duel. Friendly duel. Also, I've been wondering about this, but I feel as though since our castle is so huge and it takes ages to go from one point to another, I need to work on my vampires getting the the bat move ability. What is that even called? The bat form. There we go. They need to work on getting bat form so they can kind of do what Marigold does and just teleport everywhere. Otherwise, it's going to take them ages to get from one floor to another, especially because a bunch of them love spending time in the Grand Library. And so I have to keep having Sims kind of walk up and down the stairs and up and down several levels to get there. Because I've noticed there's 2 places they really like hanging out. Typically, my vampires, they're split between, like, when I leave them with autonomy on, they've got 2 places that they love sticking to. One is the Grand Library on the 2nd and 3rd floors, and the second is our common room on the 1st floor. So you can kind of see there's a lot of walking that happens. And we just spend hours watching them walk from one floor to another. So I think what I'm going to have to do is work on getting them the bat form. You know what I've noticed with these guys? Even though Marigold beats them at the end, they actually show really good potential. They managed to get 1 or 2 strikes in for Marigold. Oh my goodness. That was a bit aggressive, Marigold. That was very aggressive. Oh! She completed her aspiration! Hold on a second. The hours of hard work have paid off as the power of the realm now courses through the veins of Lady Marigold. Marshal your powers well. So, Slinger of Spells, what the hell does that do? Hold on a second. I've never gotten this. A Slinger of Spells generates much less charge when casting spells. Okay, so we're less likely to die from overcharge or overload. Well, that's nice. And how are you... She's got 2 more spells in Mischief. Oh my goodness. This woman is on a roll. I think she'll be able to get that done before she turns into an elder, guys. I think she'll be able to get that done and get her 3rd familiar. Wow. And then she'll get started on the Untamed. I'm so proud of her. She's literally the most accomplished alchemist we have. The most accomplished. And look, she keeps wanting to talk to Sapphire. Aww. See, she cares about her daughters. She wants to make an effort with them. She wants them to know that she's doing all of this for them, for their bloodlines, that they have good lives, and they don't end up like how the Alcandricars did. Even though the Alcandricars are kind of like Sapphire and Sakura's bloodline from the other side, so their father is an Alcandricar, but still, they're from the Coven Rose bloodline, because remember, we follow our bloodlines through the women. But anyways, guys, with that said and done, I'm going to leave off here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.